how to learn English. I can actually listen. Okay, I will explain this to you, how that works. It might be a little bit weird to basically, well, how to learn English. This could be any language, right? How do you do that? Now, this only is like actual languages, not programming languages. Very important distinction here. And the way to do it is very straightforward. It all comes down to input. This is the only thing you should focus on. Not the only thing. This should be about 80% of your focus should be input. What you should do is you should go and take a look at your, let's say, favorite movie or your favorite TV show, or just show, I guess. At this point, there's no more TV shows. And then watch in that language. And the most important part, no subs in your language. Very important. You are allowed to add subtitles for the language you're trying to learn, but never your language. That is going to distract you. It doesn't work. You have to listen. You have to listen and listen and listen and listen and listen very often and a lot, right? And the other 20% of the time, that's when you should learn basically only vocabulary. This is where you learn the words. Because usually when you get the 500 to 1000 most used words in a language, you cover about 70 to 80% of the language anyway, right? That's most of the language covered. So this is about, let's call it 60 to 80%. So, and then the rest you most likely can, learn from context. So in theory, if you learn, let's give it like 3 words a day, and you memorize those 3 words every single day, plus you get an input, after a year, you have a language. Now, are you gonna be able to speak it perfectly or understand it perfectly? That's not the point. The point is never perfection, very important as well. The point is proficiency, or at least understanding, right? You want to be able to understand. And then one last sort of thing that is unbelievably important as well is be courageous, okay? And what that means is make mistakes. There is the only language where you have to be, so let's say then you speak to someone who speaks that language and you make tons of mistakes. There's only one language where that is an issue, and that is French, because sometimes French people are a bit of their languages, listen, when it comes to the language, they're a bit of fucks, okay? I'm gonna be real. It is what it is, okay? Not everyone, but some of them. That's the only one where if you don't speak perfect French, they're gonna be like, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't understand what you just said. Those are the only ones. Any other language is gonna be, oh my god, you speak one word, you are God. It's the case. It's the case. Think about it. Do this. If you want to learn a language, that's what you gotta do.